in uniform at least, would get in the lineup eventually against the Astros. Top 7, 2-1 Reds. Bill Spires, chopper to first, and Spires hustling all the way, beats Dave Burba to the bag. Burba doesn't agree, and Ray Knight, well, he has some issues. Justy Moat, let go of that anger, don't keep it in. Gets tossed. Astros scored in the inning to tie it up. Bottom 8, 3-2 Astros. Reggie Sanders slaps one to the gap. Lenny Harris says, follow me, Barry Larkin, and he does. Reds take a 4-3 lead. Top of the ninth, Reds 47-0 and leading after 8. But how many times do you hear a sportscaster use a stat like that and then Orlando Miller hits a home run? Off Jeff Brantley, his 12th of the year, and Brantley blows his 3rd save of the year, but in the bottom of the 10th. Eric Davis would pick him up, ripping one to the corner. Hal Morris would score, and the Reds win it 5-4. Ray Knight called it Cincinnati's best win of Phillies. Top 6, runner on first, Phil's up 6-3. Tom Pagnazzi at the dish. This looks like a double play ball, but to have a double play, you must step on second and handle the throw at first. Cardinals do neither. Everybody's safe. 3 batters later with the bases juiced. Phillies lead 6-4. That's a double play, or maybe it's not. Kevin Stocker, the bad throw. The Cards get 3 unearned to tie it at 6. Top 8 bases empty, and Gary Gaetti, number 13 of the year, Cardinals with a 7-6 lead. But in the bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, score tied at 7. Cardinal have the infield end. Mickey Morandini, ball game. Ronnie Gant gives it a brief look, but forget about it. Kevin Stocker brings home the winner. The Phillies win it by a count of 8-7. Philadelphia.
Almero in a terrible slump. Or he just doubled to right center. Alomar, Brady, they're not gonna get him. Don't slide face first, please. Don't. It's an appendix, remember? Okay, good. 2-0 Orioles. 2 batters later, B.J. Surhoff takes the walk. Second of the inning, manager Tom Kelly says it's relief time. 22 pitches, 7 strikes, nobody out. Ouch. 5-0, still in the top of the first. Alomar, long fly ball, Scott Aldred. Marty Cordova, full extension, great catch. However, they are losing 5-0. Top 3, 7-0, 1 man on for Mike Devereaux. Watch this double play. Kabong off the leg of Aldred to Hollins, who realizes he's out at first on the fly, but he can turn a double play.
It's going to be a double play.
So he makes the throw back to first to get the runner going back to the bag. A 1-5-3 double play if you're scoring at home.
18 games in Oakland against the A's. He would not start. Top of the second, no score. Dave Martinez flies to left center. Matt Stairs climbs the stairs and makes a nice grab. Top of the fourth, still scoreless. Harold Baines at the plate. Oh, sitting on dead red. You can put that on the board. Yep. Number 17 for Baines, 1-0 White Sox. Thank you, Wimpy. Bottom of the fifth, still 1-0 Chicago. Matt Stairs pops it up, and Pat Borders tries to make the catch, but John Hirschbeck gets in Borders' airspace, if you get my meaning. Boy, does Hirschbeck get into his work, huh? James Baldwin did. Bottom of the 8th, Ernie Young looking. Baldwin retired 14 straight before leaving after 8 innings pitched. Chicago hangs on to win 2-1, and James Baldwin gave up just 1 hit over 8 innings.
Game 1 of 2, bottom 2, Brewers down 1-0. Not anymore. Greg Vaughn, that's number 30 of the season, his first of 2 dingers on the game, tied at 1. Top 3, Mariners down 2-1. Junior. That is a flat screamer. A 3-run job, his 32nd. Junior was 3 for 4 on the game, 4-2 Seattle. Griffey doing it at the plate and the field. Fernando Vina, a little blooper. Junior says, no bloop for you. Mariners were sweating it in the ninth, up 6-5. Brewers runners on the corners, and Kevin Seitzer up the middle. Alex Rodriguez, a little backhand flip to Cora, and Bobby Ayala gets his first save. Mariners win at 6-5. Despite allowing 3-5, Seattle up 1-0. Tim Van Egmond on the mound, and Cora trying to keep that 18-game hitting streak alive. And David Halls might as well face it. He's addicted to glove. Doug Strange tags up from third. That made it 2-0 Seattle. Bottom 6, Seattle now up 3-0. 1 on, 2 outs, and Jose Valentin, a 2-run shot off Bob Walcott. Valentin 16th. Next batter, Megadettos, with talent on loan from Dave Nielsen. 6th time this year the Brewers have gone back-to-back. His 13th. Milwaukee got 4 in the frame. Top 8, Brewers up 4-3. Bases juiced, 2 outs, and Doug Jones gets Paul Sorrento. Jones just up from AAA. Bottom 8, 1 out. Brewers still up 4-3, and Jesse Levis, the grounder off Cora. Look at Rodriguez, the kid hustling and nailing Levis at first. Top 9, 2 out. Mike Fetters on to save it, and Joey Cora trying to keep that streak alive. Not this time. Cora 0 for 5, and Milwaukee wins it by a count of 4-3. Tim Van Egmond. Fernando. Bottom 2, he was in a world of trouble. Men on second and third, 2 out. Rafael Belliard, he's been mired in an awful slump. Oh, that's what happens when you're in a slump. Keeps the score, 0-0. Belliard 0 for his last 21. Maddox was perfect through 4, gets in some trouble in the 5th. Ken Caminiti's on second, and John Flaherty had that recent 27-game hitting streak. Knocks in Caminiti, 1-0 San Diego. Top 9. Padres had a 2-0 lead until Larry Jones, they call him Chipper, number 23, and the lead is cut in half. Bobby Cox hoping his Braves could pull off the rally, but Trevor Hoffman sit on it, Potsy to Javi Lopez. Save number 24 for Hoffman, and the Padres win it 2-1. How about Fernando? The Dodgers hosting the Marlins, and Lasorda addressed the crowd, which showed its appreciation. Bottom 7 is 3-2 Florida, bases juiced. Yorkis Perez facing Delino to Shields. There's Yorkis, there's Delino, a little pop-up, and Edgar Renteria going back, makes the play. Chad Fonville's going to tag, and Edgar would have his man if his man was headed to the pitcher's mound. Threw it right off the mound, runners safe, everybody safe, 3-3 game. 4-3 Dodgers, bottom 9, men on the corners. Todd Worrell, watch him closely. Oops, oh, that's a balk. Here comes Jesus Tavares, and we're all tied up at 4. Bottom 10, Rick Parker at the plate facing Dave Weathers, and Parker getting it done. Back up the middle, Mike Bush brings home the winner. Dodgers win at 5-4 as Billy Russell wins his first game as full-time manager, and Lasorda there to appreciate it.
Why do I say that? Because Darrell Hamilton leads off the game for Texas with a bloop single to the left. Next batter, Ivan Rodriguez, and Pudge. Got it.
This ball is hit high and deep to left.
A 2-run homer to left field, 14th of the year, 2-0 Texas. It's 6-2 Texas in the bottom of the 3rd, and it's Hamilton with a base hit up the middle. 2-run score, make it 8-2 Rangers. And that's all for Pettit, who leaves after 2 2/3 innings, giving up a career-high 10 earned runs. It's 10-2 Texas in the bottom of the 5th, and with the bases juiced, Rusty Greer hits his 2nd grand slam of the year, 12th homer of the year. Makes it 14-2 Texas in the bottom of the 7th. It's Juan Gonzalez with a solo shot to left field off Dale Polley and Joe Torre. There's a collect call from a Mr. Steinbrenner. Nah, that's an outie. Sammy Sosa, a 2-run shot off William Van Landingham, 465 feet over the bleachers. Worth a kiss and a thump. 36th home run. 2-0 Cubs. Oh, those spelling something out on their chests, apparently.
There's another blue.
6th inning, Tom Lampkin on first. Dave McCarty base hit, but Sammy Sosa catches Lampkin napping. Sosa's 13th assist. That leads NL outfielders in this year. SOS is right. 6th inning, runner on second. Base hit center field for Sosa. Ryan Sandberg scores. 3-0 Cubs. Sosa 2 for 3. 3 ribbies for the games. And last call didn't come soon enough, apparently, in Wrigley. Cubs win 4-0. Sosa now has Rockies. Top of the 3rd, Spo's up 1-0. Quentin McCracken takes off for second and steals the base off Uget Urbina, and then Urbina walks Ellis Burks. So why not try a double steal, huh? Here's the throw down to second by Tim Spear, and Mike Lansing can't handle it. The ball goes into center. McCracken scores. We're tied at 1. The Spo's up 2-1 in the 4th when Rondell White steps to the plate. He got it. Off Armando Reynoso. The Spos go up 3-1. Let's go to the top of the 9th now. The Rocks threatening with 2 outs. Man on second, Walt Weiss hits one to center, and here comes White to make the dive and grab. And the Expos win it. Quite a way to end it. Your final is 3-1. Scaino at short. Jeff Kent replacing Baerga at second. Top of the 5th, Jays up 2-1, and Joe Carter rips one off of Dennis Martinez into the gap. Tomas Perez scores from first. Carter with a double, 3-1 Jays. Still top 5, 2 out, 3-2 count on John Olerud, and Tony Pena signals for intentional walk. Psych! Strike 3. It remains 3-1. Watch it again. Now, Toronto coach Gene Tennis should have warned Olerud about this. Why? We'll tell you as Pena laughs about it in the dugout. It's because Tennis pulled the same thing on Johnny Bench in Game 3 of the 1972 World Series. Raleigh Fingers fools Johnny Bench in the outside corner. Back to the Jays and Indians after that little trip in Reese's Wayback Machine. Bottom of the 6th, still 3-1, and the tying runs on for Jeff Kent, and Huck Flenner gets him to fly out to right. The Jays win it 3-1. Flenner, 7 would not start Game 1, but would be a factor, as would Alvaro Espinosa before the night was through. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-2 Pirates. Bernard Gilkey cracks his 2nd solo shot of the game, 23 of the year, his 3rd multi-homer game of the year. We're tied at 3. Top of the 7th, still tied at third. Al Martin on third. Mark Johnson lifts one to left center. Gilkey is under it, and Martin tests Gilkey's arm, and it pays dividends. Pirates take the 4-3 lead. Same score, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Pinch hitter Andy Tarmelin lines one by shortstop Jay Bell. Carl Everett scores. We're tied at 4. Next batter, Carlos Baerga. Base hit left field. The blue pinch hit single bringing in Andy Tarmelin, the go-ahead run, and Baerga's first NL at-bat. The Mets win 5-4 after belting the go-ahead hit. Baerga played third base. Stadium in the bottom 1, no score. Runners on first and third. Baerga chops one to right field. Edgardo Alfonso scores. Dave Clark can't pick it up. Bernard Gilkey tries to score, and he slides safely under the tag. Mets take a 2-0 lead. Pirates down 2-1 in the top of the 6th. Runners on first and second. Angelo Encarnacion base hit. Dave Clark scores. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 9th. Pirates up 3-2. Runners on second and third. Alvaro Espinosa, the pinch hitter, brings in Chris Jones. We're tied at 3 in extra innings. Went late. Todd Hundley got it. A high fly ball deep to right field off John Lieber, his 30th of the year. Game over. Mets win 4-3 in 12. So Baerga wins game 1, and Espinosa extends game 2 for Hundley's heroics. In the
Grimsley already, and Melvin Nieves putting the grim in Grimsley. Travis Fryman, Big Daddy, would score his 4-1 Tigers. Grimsley left after facing 7 batters, didn't get an out. So Flint, Michigan's Jim Abbott comes in, still nobody out. Andahar Cedeno, Randy Velarde, Nieves and Lewis score 7-1 Tigers. In the second, Big Daddy, master of his domain. Fielder, number 26 of the year. That makes it 9-1 Tigers. Made it sort of exciting by the end. 12-9 Detroit is the final. Grimsley through Sox and Royals. Vaughn Eshelman starting. Bottom of the second, 2 on for Johnny Damon. Archimedes Pozo, glove stinks. Yeah. Mike Sweeney scores 1-0 KC. Jose Rosado benefits from some defensive help. Mo Vaughn, the squibber. Jose Offerman. And Jose Offerman, that is just flat getting it done. In the 9th, Rosado looking for his first major league shutout. And he gets Tim Naring to pop up, and Joe Rando will take care of it. A 3-hit shutout for Rosado. 7-0 the final, and Rosado's scoreless inning streak now at 8